had sort of a born-again experience with the collaborative process. I started as an academic scientist, a professor doing pure curiosity-driven research. And then I moved into conservation biology, and based on sort of the academic literature, I thought that if I highlighted a threat to biodiversity and handed the results of that study over on a silver platter to the managers, that I could save the world doing that. And I had a number of experiences where I did research projects and showed clearly that our estuary was highly invaded, hugely threatened by invasions, or that water control structures were decreasing water quality and biodiversity. And yet nothing changed at our estuary as a result. I did not move the needle on management. Maybe in some way I shaped the national debate on those issues, invasion and water control structures, but in terms of local management, nothing happened. And why was that? It was because I hadn't engaged the end users from the start, and I hadn't found out what would change their management. It turned out that for the invasions, I was studying species that were already widespread and abundant. You couldn't do anything about them. There was nothing local management could do. For the water control structures, they were being managed to protect human infrastructure or people's childhood visions of how beautiful a diked landscape was. They weren't being managed for water control, for water quality or biodiversity. And so no new science was going to change management. And then I saw the light, and I realized that my work as a conservation biologist could make much more of a difference if I focused on solutions jointly with the end users from the start, rather than highlighting problems and hoping that the end users would do something with that information in the future.